Hey y'all, so if you are not a member or in my Patreon, make sure you go ahead and click my Patreon link below and help support my content today. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into this story. As you may not know, there is a recent accuser that has come to light accusing Joe Biden of sexual abuse or sexual misconduct during her days as a staffer for him years and years ago. However, my biggest problem with this story is the fact that the mainstream media is currently suppressing this story. I wonder why. Let's go ahead and take a look at this according to thehill.com, and then we will talk about it. All right. Tara Reid discusses Biden allegation with Hill TV's Rising. A former staffer in former Vice President Joe Biden's Senate office discussed allegations of sexual harassment and her unsuccessful fight to get Time's Up, an organization that provides financial support for women who come forward with stories of sexual misconduct, to represent her Thursday. The Biden campaign did not respond to a request for comment from the Hill on Tara Reid's allegations, which have not been independently verified. The former vice president addressed multiple allegations of unwanted physical contact last year in a video posted to social media, in which he did not directly apologize for any of his past conduct. So let's go ahead and just take a look at a few seconds of the interview so you can hear some of the things that she was saying. And I am going to link this entire interview below so you can go back and watch it.
I do the Russell building, you go down the stairs, you go down, and then it was somewhere in either the Russell or Capitol, I'm not sure, in an alcove. But we were in a semi-private place. It wasn't completely private. He was at first talking to someone. They went away, and then he said, "Come here." And then when I gave him the gym bag, it happened all in one motion almost. And he had me against the wall, and then his hands were down my skirt and up my skirt, and I was wearing I wasn't wearing tights or anything, and he then with his hand went from there and entered me with his hand, and as he was trying to kiss me and saying things to me. So when I tell you what happened, it's hard because everything kind of happened at once, but there were incremental parts to it.
Okay, so you guys hear a little bit of the accusations there. Now, let me actually pull this other article up. So this is according to theintercept.com, and I'm not actually going to read this article, but I am going to also link this below if you guys would like to go and read this. So now, granted, what she's alleging happened back around 1992 to 1993. Now, some of you might say, quite naturally, well, why is she just coming out with this information? Why is she just coming forward with this allegation? According to her, right, when Nevada politician Lucy Flores came out formally, and she was on The View, well, Tara Reid was at home watching it. She saw on social media how people were attacking Flores, not believing her, and she's like, I believe her because this also happened to me. So she decided to come forward. Well, allegedly, Tara Reid has went to many lawyers, tried to go through many organizations to bring these allegations forward, to no avail. Okay, she even tried to team up with this organization called the Time's Up Legal Defense Fund, that receives donations to help women in these type of situations. Well, allegedly, the Time's Up Legal Defense was like, whoa, this a little too far, a little out of the realm of what we do. We're talking Joe Biden here. This is not just some regular guy. We don't want to mess with that. We can't help you. You know, this is too politicized, and we don't want it messing with our nonprofit status. Okay, all of that is in this article. So my biggest problem with this is, why is the media not talking about this? Why is the media covering this up? I don't know what it's going to take for people to see that the media doesn't care about race. The media doesn't care about women. The media doesn't care about sexuality. They only care about politicizing stories. And if those political stories don't work to their advantage, they are not going to cover it, or they're going to hide it, they're going to suppress it, or they're not going to cover it fairly, okay? We all know that if this had been Bernie Sanders, this story would be freaking everywhere. Look how they covered their little pitiful story of him telling Elizabeth Warren that he didn't believe a woman could win the presidency or couldn't run for president or whatever that was. Even I didn't believe that. Most people with half a brain didn't believe that. And look at the magnitude they covered this story. Look at how they covered the story with Brett Kavanaugh and Christine Blasey Ford. Look how bombarded we've been with ME2 and believe all women. Even Joe Biden is a believe all woman person, right? He's thrown that term around. So wouldn't it only be right to give this story the same energy? But that's not what they do. They never do that. If it doesn't work for their team, if it doesn't work for their side, if it doesn't work for their politics, if it doesn't work for their clicks and their views and their pockets, this is what we get. I don't necessarily have a problem with people that don't agree with me, don't align with me. My bigger problem is with people that are hypocritical. Okay, if you say you care about women, if you say you care about women's issues, if you say you care about justice and all of these other things, keep that same energy. Can we get a media that does that? Whether I agree with this lady's story, whether I believe it, whether it doesn't matter my belief. Present it to us the same way you did Brett Kavanaugh. Have that same energy. Can we get that? And that's not even just for the media. That's for y'all too. But those are my thoughts. Leave your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.